Today we're revisiting the always enchanting ice caves and Verkeerderkill Falls of the Sam's Point area of Minnewaska State Park Preserve in the Gunks. According to the New York State Park website, this area offers a bounty of natural splendor thanks to its unique glacial geologic history. In addition to impressive sights and landforms, Sam's Point is also home to a quote-unquote globally rare community of high-altitude pitch pine barrens. An extensive wildfire back in 2016 burned over 2,000 acres of this park, but thanks to the resiliency of these little pitch pines, life is slowly but surely returning to this distinctive landscape. Since the last time we'd visited Sam's Point over 6 years ago, there has been a noticeable increase in park visitors. As places like these become more and more popular thanks to social media and an overall increased interest in all things outdoorsy, always be sure to practice leave no trace principles so future visitors can experience the same wonderful park for years to come. The hike to the falls and caves follows a 7-mile round-trip out and back route that begins at the Sam's Point Visitor Center. After paying the currently $10 per vehicle parking fee, begin following Loop Road toward the Verkeerderkill Falls footpath. The beginning section is a rather steep carriage road with multiple switchbacks to get you plenty warmed up for your journey. After 1.1 miles, look out for a sign pointing you toward Verkeerderkill Falls on the left-hand side of the trail. This section of the hike leads you along the Shawangunk Ridge line and its now scorched skeletons of pitch pines and chestnut oaks from the previous wildfire. After only 2 years, it's amazing to see how much growth has taken place from the newly rejuvenated oceans of blueberry bushes to the hardily developing pitch pine saplings climbing toward their long-gone mother trees. Sounds like the makings of some sort of twisted haiku. Moving on along this rocky trail, you'll enjoy sweeping vistas of the Shawangunk Ridge, as well as sections of boardwalk pathways through varying ecosystems of pitch pine barrens and a gully of ferns and deciduous trees. After 1.7 miles or so, you'll begin hearing the rush of water as you approach 187-foot Verkeerderkill Falls. The trail will actually lead you first over the falls and then toward a rocky ledge outcrop that overlooks this captivating water feature. This small outcrop can become rather crowded, so be cautious when taking your turn viewing the falls from this precarious overlook, and try not to linger too long so others have a chance to soak in its splendor. From the falls, you'll retrace your steps back along the ridgeline 1.7 miles, a surprisingly uphill journey, until you reconnect with the carriage road and signage pointing you toward the ice caves. This road is a wide and steep 0.2-mile descent to the beginning of the ice caves trail. Please note signage highlighting the dangers of this section and be sure no one in your party is afraid of small, dark, claustrophobic spaces. Now begins the Disney-like ride that is the ice caves loop. You'll begin by descending a series of stairs that leads you steeply and directly into a squeezy shelter and talus cave. From here, the trail leads you out of the cave onto a series of boardwalks and into yet another talus formation. After wringing yourself out of this section, you'll climb some ladders, follow more boardwalks, and enter an exceptionally dark tectonic cave of deep chasms and fissures. Since our last visit, lights have been installed to aid in your pseudo-spelunking and avoid head clunking. After emerging from your cavernous journey, you'll make your way first up the carriage roads, make a stop at Sam's Point Lookout to enjoy the view, and then head back toward the parking lot where you began to complete your circa 7-mile trek. I hope you enjoyed this hike in Sam's Point in the Gunks. Until next time, happy trails!